Dan, how are you doing?
Good, really good.
How are you, everybody? So right now, today, I've been Dan. Oh, okay, I have to introduce again. This is super awesome, powerful healer, Daniel Marchini. Dan Marchini. Hi, Dan.
How are you, Keiko?
Very good, very good. And Dan has been working on me today for about maybe hour and 15 minutes. He was creating and healing my past lives, that traumas that I had to release in order for me to actually be more whole and function normally in this life right now, my current life. And I've been feeling amazing. And I have several things that I learned and I felt during this session. So I wanted to share with you guys. That's why we started recording, right, Dan?
Yep. And actually, I was just helping you clear all that stuff. So you were the one doing it, right? And I was just helping you.
But it's so amazing. I probably mentioned in the prior couple of interviews with Dan, but how he does healings, working on clients and people, he connects with our like our energies, ourselves, our higher selves, or past life selves, and he can actually relive as you were, or I was, my past life, myself in somewhere in a previous life, and he can see the visions as if he's living, experiencing as me or whoever I was in a previous life, right, Dan?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm representing you to help you work through your issues.
And I've been noticing that way Dan that works, with people. He feels your trauma, your pain, physical, emotional, mental pain, and sometimes he gasps, he cries. Actually, he cries. He reacts to your feelings and pains and experiences, right, Dan?
That's exactly right. Yeah.
And I have a question. I've been, you've been working with the clients like an hour and 2 hours during each session, and you react to people's traumas, pain, physical, emotional, mental. Do you feel drained energetically after working with the client?
No, I feel good. Sometimes I feel a little bit, muscles are a little bit, kind of feel a little bit, I guess I'll use the word, just a little bit kind of like I went for a long walk or something. But I energize right back up right away because I'm really experiencing what you're experiencing. So I'm not really affected by it because I'm not buying in, right? I'm not resisting anything. It's just kind of flowing through me, and then I'm experiencing it. So yeah, it doesn't affect me at all long term. It
Okay,
hurts at the time. It feels terrible, but
only for the moment that you are like synchronizing to clients and
yes,
reacting to their experiences and pain and the feeling.
yep, exactly.
Wow, that is really amazing. And today he actually saw my previous life, three different events that I have experienced. One very significant to me was that in my previous life, I was a male, I was a man. I was stabbed by knife around my chest to death. I was killed by knife. And he saw the vision that I was being stabbed over and over in around the chest area, and I was just in a state of shock. And as he was experiencing my past life as that, I was also feeling the pain in my chest. So is there anything you want to say about that vision and experience?
It doesn't feel very good, but we have to let that trauma out. If we keep hanging on to it, we're going to have it with us forever, and we don't want to do that. So we have to release it. In order to release it, we need to feel it and experience it again, and then understand that was part of our experience, in our existence, and it was just part of our many experiences, and we can then experience it fully, and then put it in kind of the memory banks of what we've experienced, and let it go as a physical or as a emotional issue, right? Because as a soul, we really can't ever be hurt. But these are memories and traumas and emotions that we store in order to create kind of a experience of being a human, or being whatever other being, or just being a soul that needs to experience a wide range of experiences. So that was one of yours, and it created a negative experience, but that also gives you the opportunity then to also enjoy positive experience in a greater fashion, because we've experienced, we'll say, negative experiences that give us balance and give us a kind of a reference point of all that is.
Right. So so that probably today's energy session that probably release my fear of looking at a knife, or every time I see knife, I have tremendous fear. What if I've been stabbed, or what if I get hurt, or I have actually the two ways that I will feel most fearful for the way of death or being killed is one, knife, and the two, being killed by wild animals. And he actually also found out my another past life, possibly past life, of course, because I have never been chased by wolf or a wild animal in this current life. But he saw I have tremendous phobia of being chased by my friends and family, husband or boyfriend, anybody who is just playing with me and chasing. I have serious fear, and I my heart started racing, and I can be a number one world champion running back. For running back, that's what, because of my tremendous fear of being chased. And I didn't say anything to Dan today or ever. And he saw a vision that I am small, me as a small person, being chased by some animal, right?
Yeah, some kind of wolf or dog or something, yeah.
So that probably was the cause of my fear.
Yeah, and I didn't know you had a fear of being stabbed by knives either. So that's interesting. We worked through both of those today, so that's awesome.
Right. And another scene that Dan saw, it was very traumatic and very intense, was that I was in some type of war, being like a battlefield or something, and that was not in this planet. That was somewhere in the galaxy, right? Another experience as another being. And I also heard that I've been incarnated a lot in Sirius B, and Sirius A and B have been. It has been known that it has a long history of battle, right? Are you aware of that, Dan?
I'm not aware of that. I don't really get into that because I just see everything as energy, and everything's one big experience to me. So I don't really get into the planets and all the different things like that, because it doesn't really matter to me. I just want to get rid of the trauma and get rid of the energy that's not serving us anymore. So yeah, I wasn't aware of that, but yeah, I just see it as all energy, right? All issues. So that's awesome. I didn't know that at all.
Oh, okay. And then I've been told that I have a lot of lifetimes in Sirius B, and I also heard that people, like current human beings who have experiences and incarnated memories in Series B has a tremendous fear and resistance to the wars, any wars and fighting and battles and cruelty. So
Okay.
he picked up on that, and so three like major healings he did on me, he performed on me, and I really feel amazing. Every time I walks with Dan walks with me, I feel little shift in my energy level and emotional level. So yes, it's really amazing, Dan, the way you do sessions, the way you heal people. Is there anything you like to share with other people who don't know you yet?
Well, I'll just say this about you because we're working with you right now, and it's your, recordings and videos that this session we worked a little over an hour, and in the previous sessions we typically go about 2 hours, but we talk also. This time we didn't talk very much, which was great because you did much more work, but you were doing most of the work yourself, clearing, and I was just guiding you, and you were able to really work through three big events in your history in a short period of time, which is just fabulous, which tells me how much more being in charge of yourself you are, and how much more comfortable you are with feeling these things and letting them go now, and understanding that you can do this for yourself. And so I didn't do most of the work this time. You did most of the work, and we did so much more work in a shorter period of time. So as we do more work and you get more comfortable doing it for yourself, you'll be able to do it in your everyday life and just let it go. And, and not really even have to get help from me. You'll be able to do it yourself. Everybody can.
Right, but I agree. But what you do, and also the way another method, another clearing and releasing and healing method that I'm very interested in is hypnotherapy, especially QHHT,
Okay.
quantum hypnosis healing technique. Do you know about that, Dan?
I've heard of hypnosis, but not that specific term.
QHHT, it's a kind of like past life regression, but this founder of QHHT, her name is Dolores Cannon. Dolores Cannon already ascended. She's passed already on year 2014, but throughout her working with people for over 40 years, and Dolores Cannon's method, QHHT, there are like tens of thousands of practitioners throughout the world, all over the world, and thousands of sessions have been recorded, and those clients all over the world, they started not only going back to their current life, past events or past lives, they are going back to between lives, and also other planets, other beings, other dimensional experiences, and they can go back to events that traumatized, carry on, just like you do. You have been doing, carry on to this current life, and they re-experienced again, they relive again. And once during the session, the client and the practitioner relive the event again, when they come back to awaken from the hypnosis, their phobias, their fears, their issues are sometimes, a lot of times, completely gone, completely vanished, healed. And that's what you do too, Dan. And
I just do it in a different way. Exactly.
I already asked you in a previous interview, but you are like each trauma, each event that we need healing for. Once you help clients with that, and you experience that on behalf of the clients, that healing is permanent, right?
Yes. It's gone for good.
For good. It doesn't come back.
No, because you actually see it as the truth of what it is, where it's actually, we stored it as a trauma because we thought it was a trauma, but actually it's an experience like any other experience. And when we can see that truth and shift the energy back to its harmonious state, then it no longer causes any grief or causes any disharmony, right? We can see the truth of it, right? So yeah, so that the hypnosis does the same thing. It takes you to that energy place and helps shift it, and that's what we're trying to do.
Right. So the difference between those hypnosis QHHT and your way of working with clients is the major difference is that you are experiencing and speaking on behalf of that client.
Yes.
Whereas QHHT, those hypnosis sessions, healing sessions, that practitioner is guiding the client through the experiences, and the clients are the one seeing the visions and living or experiencing and speaking.
Yeah.
That's the
and right. And the advantage of the hypnosis, or the way I do it, is that the client doesn't want to feel that stuff. That's why they haven't completed it. And the hypnosis helps them kind of move away from it so they don't have to feel it so much. And I'm willing to take it on and feel it for you and help you release it. And so you don't have to feel it, because if you had to feel all that yourself, you wouldn't want to, right? You'd say, forget it, I'm out of here. And which is why we keep storing it, why we keep stuffing it. So yeah, so it's the same, it's two different ways to get the same thing done.
And it's very unique the way you do. Basically, we are all one. We are all connected. So you can synchronize. You can sync with anybody.
Yes, the way I prefer the way I do it, only for me, because then I can talk to you and I can help you learn how to do it yourself. If I hypnotize you, how am I going to teach you?
Right.
But I want to teach you how to do this for yourself, to feel your own pain, because you only have to feel it momentarily and then it'll go away. But we're so afraid to feel that we don't. So I want to show you, look, feel it momentarily and it'll go away. Don't keep resisting it. But I have to show you, and I have to see, and you see, look, it's not killing me, so it won't kill you either. So dig deeper, and you're getting better and better at it, and I'm just so proud of you.
Thank you. It's so amazing. And even Dan say that everybody can heal, themselves. We can all heal ourselves, which is true. But if we don't know anything about energy healings or past lives or trauma, trauma is stuck in somewhere in our emotional astral etheric level, then we actually need other help, support, healers and spiritual, knowledgeable souls. I think we need help maybe in the beginning. Don't you agree?
Yeah, definitely. That's the thing. I needed help when to learn this, and the people that helped me didn't help me do this particular kind of style I do, but they helped me learn that I could heal myself in small ways. And then I started to figure out myself, well, if I can do that, then I can do this. Well, let's try to broaden, let's try to go deeper, and let's try to go deeper. And the thing that I had to learn was not to be afraid. Don't be afraid to feel. Don't be afraid to experience, right? Don't be afraid to be honest with yourself that I'm feeling this way, and that I really don't want to, but I need to. So that's a big thing, to take responsibility and be honest.
Don't be afraid to have the emotions, all kinds of emotions.
Yep.
Don't be afraid to admit that you have pain.
That's exactly right. That you have pain, that you have an emotional issue, that you're not perfect, that you're not whatever. Be who you are. We chose these things for a reason, so we could experience. So
right.
Take responsibility and say, I chose this, and it's okay. You
A
know,
lot of people.
living through being killed by a knife is okay. It was just one body, right? It was just one experience. We had more. You're here now having another experience, right? This one's going to end someday too. So you might as well enjoy it while you're here, right?
It would be hard to enjoy being killed by stabbed by knife, though.
Yeah, but but it's one way to do it.
Right.
So, or you can just go to sleep one night and go back to the ethers, whatever you want. But it's your choice.
I know. We as human beings on the third dimensional planet, and up to now, we chose to be here. We chose to come here
Right.
to
We chose
experience
it.
all kinds of emotions, right?
That's right. All of them are good to experience, right? Try all flavors. Try all flavors of ice cream. Might as well.
So everything is beautiful. Would you say that?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yep.
that is amazing. You have to go soon, right?
I need to go right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
okay.
another one at 11.
So see, we couldn't even talk about the ascension. I wanted to discuss it with you, but maybe we're gonna do it next time, right?
Yeah. Let's. I'll put you down for two weeks from today at 9 a.m. again, and we'll go at it again.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Dan is becoming busier and busier. So if you wanna work with Dan, you have to hurry to contact him. So are you still working, taking clients on a donation base?
Yeah. I don't. I mean, I don't really charge. Some people make donations. Some people do different things. But there's my next one.
Oh, wow. Okay. He has waited. His next client is already calling him, so I have to let him go, and I have to let you guys go. And thank you thank you so much for tuning in again.
What the heck?
I will talk to you in 2 weeks. All
Okay.
right.
See you in 2 weeks. 9
All
a.m.
right. Love you.
All right. Thank you. See
All
ya.
right.
Bye.